Hi there people, welcome back to the channel. It is lovely to see you again. Tonight we are doing another quick update on this stock. It's called SAMP. We have looked at it before, but in the past 5 days we are pretty neutral on this stock. However, from a percentage standpoint, things are quite fantastic. We can see gains of around 66% in the past 5 days, and right now, with the share price being quite flat both today and of course since around the 10th of March, you must be asking yourself, is now the time to buy this stock, or should you avoid? And like I said that I would do another update looking at how it has been moving in the next few days, and that is what we have done tonight, and we will be doing it again in the near future, so please do make sure to subscribe. But yeah, let's have a look at how this one has been going so far today. Well, initially we can see that this price was actually down at open. Well, actually we shot up a bit at 9:30, but we came back down just as quickly. Now from that point up until 10 o'clock we did sell off. We can see the price was neutral at this point here, and of course going forwards for the rest of the day the share price was pretty flat. So of course there was a lot of volatility in the day overall, but overall towards the end of session the share price did not move very much throughout the day. And of course right now this share price is pretty flat. The same can be said for the past few days. Since the 10th of March and the highs that we were seeing on that day, we can see that we are down around 13%, but things really are starting to level out for the stock, or so it does appear. I think at the moment the share price is obviously very cheap, and that could definitely present a decent buy opportunity for the stock going forwards into the future. So would I buy this one right now? Well, look at the stock, we have done it in the past. I definitely think that from a fundamental standpoint, the company could have some potential. I think at the moment, for where it is, the stock doesn't receive as much hype as perhaps it should, or even as much attention as it possibly should. I think this is actually a bit of a hindrance at the moment for the share price, as of course not a lot of people are aware of this stock, so of course not too many people are buying shares. I think that is why we kind of are seeing the share price sit quite flat at the moment, but overall, if you are willing to hold this one for the more long term, I definitely think it could potentially pay off. I can see the share price possibly even doubling in price, if not more, in the next 12 months. I do see a lot of potential on the table for this one if people do catch on to it and see it as a decent buy. So in my eyes, I think this one could be a decent buy if you are buying a small amount of shares, and of course if you are only risking what you can afford to lose. By no means is this share guaranteed to explode, and like I said, it's not really receiving too much attention at the moment. Now this is kind of hindering growth in my opinion, because like I said, if people aren't buying the shares, we are obviously not going to see too much of a fluctuation in share price. So I think this one is going to take a few weeks, maybe even a few months to take off, if at all. I think that is what we need to be aware of. So that does not necessarily mean that this stock is a bad buy. I think it still could be a decent buy, don't get me wrong, going forwards into the future, but I think we should be aware of this one. So of course, of the price points that we have seen so far, we are definitely looking at one of the best ones. I wouldn't be surprised if we were to see a little bit of positivity, hopefully going into tomorrow, and again, if we can see a bit of an increase in price tomorrow, I definitely think the stock is in a fantastic position. But like I said, it is quite risky at the moment, as it is not guaranteed to explode, and we aren't even seeing the start of growth. So of course it is important to note your risk management, because yes, we are up in the past 5 days, but more recently in the past day or so things are quite flat. So yeah, in my opinion this could indicate to some more growth coming into the share price in the next few days, but again, please do be cautious when investing in this stock. So of course at the moment, pretty decent buy for the price in my opinion, but we just need to be aware of the fact that it may take a bit of a while to start gaining proper traction. But I wouldn't be surprised if in the next 2 to 3 weeks we were to break past this previous high point of 0.16, and if we could do that, that would be fantastic. If we can remain in that range going forwards, I think we do see a lot of potential coming forwards into the share price, and at the moment from that high it is definitely a steal. So we'll just have to see what does happen with the share price. I thought I would just bring you a quick update on what we have been seeing today, and like I said, not a lot of action in this one today, relatively flat over the whole day, which is not a bad thing, and I think this sell-off could be coming to an end. So we're just going to be waiting on how much growth we could be potentially seeing going forwards. Again, if you are looking to buy this one, I think I would wait until the midday tomorrow just to see where we are fully going with this share price. But if you enjoyed this quick update video, I will bring you another one at some point in the next 2 to 3 days, so please make sure to subscribe to not miss that episode. Thank you for watching this one though. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye until then.